Hello fellow shadows, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about I won't say Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. It does have a Captain America, but yeah, the show is called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So as we know before, and spoilers for any of you who has not seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet. So as the last episode ended, we're getting a new Captain America, and I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I mean, he of course, I don't think he has the super soldier serum in him. I don't think so, from how the episode was. But yeah, Sam doesn't like the idea of a new Captain America, but he still does not want to take on the mantle of Captain America. And we see Sam trying to investigate that gang with the face, that the symbol is a hand. And we see Sam bumping into Bucky, who is understandably upset at Sam, because I would too, to be honest. Because as we saw in the end of Endgame, Steve gave the shield to Sam. And I can understand how Bucky is extremely upset with Sam for giving up the shield. So when we see Bucky and Sam first interacting, we see Bucky getting on Sam's case about, you shouldn't have given up the shield. Steve gave it to you, not for you to put it on display. And so Sam said, well, I don't have time for this shit right now. I'm looking into something important. And Bucky says, I'm coming with you. No, I'm not. Yes, I am, basically. And so this episode's kind of like Bucky and Sam kind of going back and forth in terms of, like, at one point they're arguing about the shield, and the other point they're working together completely. And they find this gang that Sam's looking benign. And of course they have super strength. So Sam and Bucky both they both believe that there's this one freckled faced girl who the actress was also in Solo Star Wars Story. It's a hostage, so they try to come to her rescue. Turns out that girl is one of the people. And there's this fight, and then the Winter Soldier Captain America and his sidekick comes in. The new Captain America comes in. And they try to help out. All four men get their ass handed to them. And then we see Captain America, his sidekick was like, I am having a brain fart on his name. His code name, I mean. Bucky and Sam all have this discussion, which eventually both Bucky and Sam walks away. And then they interact with this old man who apparently was a super soldier person. And he was saying that what they did to him for being a hero is that they locked him up. That's how they apparently thanked him. Is they locked him up. There was this one joke that you can say that was kind of like where this one kid, because when we see this super soldier, it's in a black neighborhood, it seems like, in the ghetto. And this one kid says, "Hey, it's Black Falcon." He said, "Are you Black Kid?" I got him. Like, and I watched it twice, and my father chuckled at that joke. And I just said the punchline. It's just, I'm hoping they don't exactly make puns like that throughout the entire series. Because, in my opinion, it's okay to have like puns here and there, but to have it in every single episode, and we did get a reference to a racial thing in last episode. If we're going to have that in every single episode, then that's going to quickly become old. And the whole bank thing in the last episode, okay. And then the racial thing that was in this episode was Bucky and Sam having an argument because Bucky didn't tell anyone about the super soldier. And the cop saying, "Is this guy giving you a hard time?" Clearly, it was supposed to be like, "Is this black man giving you a hard time?" And they both said, "No, we're just having a conversation." And the cops keeps on at it. And even though, yeah, to a certain extent, that does happen to black people in real life. I mean, not, well, it does kind of happen to, like, black people in real life, like, at times. But, like I said, I'm hoping that they don't really do that card in every single episode, because I just want you to really enjoy the story. I want to be frustrated for the characters, and I was kind of frustrated for the characters, but I was a bit more frustrated that they put it in there, like, oh, God. We're not living in the 1960s anymore. Even though it's like, some police are bad. I'm going to move on from the subject, because I don't want to get into, like, political. But, so, pretty much, long story short, this cops arrested Bucky because he missed his therapy session. Then, Bucky gets bailed out. Bucky's therapist meets Sam. We find out that the new Captain America bailed him out. And so, we get a therapy session with Sam and Bucky. And we see that Bucky's extremely frustrated towards Sam, because he gave up the shield, which was mentioned earlier. But we get a bit more of that, which made me look at Bucky Barnes in a slightly different way, in a positive way. Because I think this part is a good character development. Bucky said that Steve gave you the shield. He gave you the shield, and you rejected it. And he saw something in you or something like that. And if he was wrong about you, he was wrong about me. And I was like, damn, okay. Like, obviously these are going, like, this issue Bucky has is going to get resolved by the end of the series. And I think it's supposed to be a 6-episode series, so we're on episode 2 out of 6, so we're a third way done of this series. But that scene is one of my favorite Bucky Barnes moments out of the entire MCU. It made me respect him more. And then they get out of those. After Sam says, "Here's what we'll do. Our squad for this is we finish what we started, and then after that, we will never have to see each other again." And when Bucky says, "Sure." So pretty much they go out those police station because that's where their therapy session was. The new Captain America says, "Hey, we should totally work together." And Falcon says, "You know, since you guys work for the government, you guys got some hoops going. We're more like free agents. We don't have to go through the same hoops as you guys do." And then Captain America says, "Then don't get in my way." And then him and his sidekick walks away. And then we did get a discussion about how between Bucky and Sam saying, "You know, we are going to totally go to Germany, see Simo." And from the trailers, it doesn't really surprise me that Simo is in the show. I kind of spoiler alert if you haven't seen the poster. Simo on the poster does have his costume from the comics, a purple outfit in the poster. So I kind of figured, okay, at some point in this series, we're going to see Simo. And we haven't seen Simo since Civil War, when Simo tried to mess with Bucky's mind to help pit the Avengers against each other. And the episode ends with us seeing Simo. And I gotta say, I enjoyed this episode a bit more than I enjoyed the first episode. Sure, the first episode has, 2 action scenes, and this episode had, 1? No, 2 as well? Take that back, last episode 3, but still. Something about this episode, I cannot tell you what exactly, but something about this episode was more interesting to me than watching the first episode. Not to say the first episode was bad. So, I thought the episode was good. Both episodes were good. I just think episode 2 was better. My theory about episode 3 is that we're going to, obviously, I think we're going to see Simo. Well, I should say obviously, but I think Simo is going to team up with Captain America, with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And then somehow in the episode, there's going to be a fight between Simo, Sam, and Bucky. Bucky and Sam versus Simo. Because something will happen either during the mission or right before they're going to put Simo back behind the bars. And so, I thought, I'm excited to see Simo again because we only really saw Simo once in the MCU. And so, I hope that this number 3 will knock it out of the park with Simo, because I did enjoy the version of Simo that we got in Civil War, so hoping they don't fuck it up, but that's just me. But so far, I'm enjoying this show. This show is great. If you guys do have Disney Plus and are Marvel fans, and have been keeping up with the MCU, I do personally recommend you guys watching this show and giving this show a shot. So far, it only has 2 episodes. The second one came out yesterday, and each episode, until it's over, comes out every Friday. So, yeah, so But yeah, this show is great. This show is great. And I can't wait until the third episode to see where this show will go. See where this show will take Bucky, Sam, the Winter, Captain America, and Simo, and stuff like that. And wonder when we're going to get Peggy Carter's niece, because I heard she's going to be in this show. So I'm wondering when we're going to get her in this series. And not episode 3, then probably episode 4. Watch. Anyways, what do you guys think about the episode? I was quit rambling. Tell me what you guys think about the episode in the description. And what is your guys' favorite part of the series so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I'll talk to you guys later. Later, taters.